When I pre-ordered my first Tesla, all I wanted to know was, when can I get my vehicle? How many orders did they receive? And where am I on the list? So in this video, I'm going to attempt to answer all the questions you have about when you can expect to receive your Cybertruck. The Cybertruck unveiling took place on November 21st, 2019. And at that time, they said they would fill the single motor orders in late 2021 and the dual and tri-motors in late 2022. But in just 2 days, they received 150,000 pre-orders, and on the third day, 200,000 orders. And to date, the amount of Cybertruck pre-orders is over 500,000 strong. I'll put a link to the Cybertruck Owners Forum in the description box below. They have a spreadsheet going for you to get some insight into your place in line for the Cybertruck based on your reservation number. It is truly a wild card, or is it? In terms of order fulfillment, I'd say you'd have to look to the release of Tesla's Model 3 to get some realistic insight on the timeline to when you'd receive your Cybertruck. Because the Model 3 was another groundbreaking product for Tesla. The design was completely different. It required new parts, a new production line in their Fremont factory, and there were improved battery developments. A lot on this car was different than its predecessors. The Model Y, on the other hand, shares 76% of the same parts as the Model 3. Now, they did patent some new technologies to support the Model Y framework and internal wiring, which should help them be more efficient during production, but for the most part, Tesla did not reinvent the wheel here. Here's what I think. If you take into consideration the fact that Tesla never released the amount of pre-orders it received for the Model Y, and here we are 10 days out before the first cars will be delivered to customers, and we still don't know how many pre-orders Tesla has received, it makes you wonder if the demand was ever there. I mean, it does look exactly like the Model 3. And take into account the large pre-order deposit of $2,500 that was required for the Model Y. And the fact that Tesla is 6 months ahead of schedule with filling those pre-orders, but I'm not complaining. I think the amount of reservations Tesla received for the Model Y may have paled in comparison to what they received for the Model 3, which received 200,000 pre-orders in 24 hours. I'm not saying the Model Y won't grow in numbers, because I believe it will once it comes to market. And especially now that the price to place a pre-order has come all the way down to $100. Orders will indeed start to pick up. But the Tesla Cybertruck is another beast. Not only is it new and different for Tesla, it's new and different to the entire car industry. Don't think for a second they're not going to get some pushback from regulatory authorities. Everything about this vehicle is different from what is currently on the road. From the headlights to the brake lights to the material used for the exterior, the glass, and the truck's external framework. Regulation authorities will no doubt put Tesla through the ringer on this one. But it is out and about on the streets of California. Elon has been spotted trucking around in the Cybertruck. But we can't use California as the standard here, because they also let Elon build tunnels underneath their streets. On the 2019 fourth quarter earnings call, when talking about the Cybertruck, Elon said, "We've never seen this level of demand. I think we will sell as many as we can for many years. It's going to be pretty nuts." But it was the way he said it. He sounded overwhelmed. It did not give me the warm and fuzzies. Tesla will need to continue to expand its robotic and human workforce, resolve its capacity limitations at its factories, continue to build more factories, and continue expanding its battery production. Rumor is that on Tesla's Battery Day in April of 2020, investors will be privy to some of Tesla's latest battery technology improvements. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you hear it here first. But this is a good problem to have. For Tesla, that is. They have a product that is in such high demand before it even comes to market. But what does that mean to you as a reservation holder? Here's what you can expect. Beyond constantly logging into your Tesla account, Tesla app, checking Elon's tweets, and scouring YouTube for the latest updates, key to know is that order sequence doesn't truly matter, as we've seen with the Model Y order fulfillments. Tesla fills pre-orders based on vehicle style. Some customers who pre-ordered versions of the Model Y that went into production first received their order confirmation before reservation holders who ordered a different version on the first day the vehicle was announced. And it's a toss-up of which version between the tri and dual motors will be filled first. Normally, Tesla fills the orders for their more expensive version first, but the tri-motor requires a ton more batteries. This could be why they initially said they'll be starting with the single motor at the unveiling event. Taking everything I've said in this video into consideration, I'd say at the date of this video, with the current number of pre-orders, you can expect Tesla to get through all of their pre-orders 1.5 to 2 years after they start making their first deliveries. And I only offer 1.5 because I'm being optimistic here. I'd like to think we'll see Tesla grow by leaps and bounds as they work to expand their capacity to be able to meet consumer demand. But again, the Cybertruck is a brand new vehicle for Tesla, and production could ramp up slowly as did the Model 3. I think the customers who ordered the all-wheel drive tri-motor vehicles will get their orders filled first in late 2021 or early 2022. Then the dual motor all-wheel drive customers will get their orders filled second throughout 2022 in the second, third, and fourth quarters, followed by the single motor rear-wheel drive vehicles. And by then, we'll be well into 2023. Those are my predictions, but I will continue to bring you updates and the latest developments on the Cybertruck and all things Tesla. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you back here soon.